Aloha all, and welcome back to Let's Play Diddy Kong Racing. I'm Paper Mario Guy, and in the last episode, we played some Everfrost Peak, introduced Snowflake Mountain, and in this episode, we're going to start right up with Walrus Cove. So, I am in a very good mood right now because these recordings have been going swimmingly, and I'm having such a great time doing this game because it's nice and quick and easy, and that's my favorite type. And this is, I believe I said episode 5 already, but, glad that I'm able to get some of this stuff done in the record in advance. But I'm still, you know, with my normal, or not my normal setup, but the setup I was talking to you guys about in the last episode, which is quite odd, if I do say so myself, and I do say so myself. But I'm sure there's 10 times more odd recording setups than what I have right now, or positions to record, more like. But I don't know if you guys noticed, probably not, because I'm probably the only person to notice this stuff, because I'm probably the only person who cares. But I'm hoping that there is some sort of a quality increase, because I was recording on my other TV, the TV, I think I've talked about it before, but I have 2 TVs in my room. Yeah, I mean, I know some people don't even have 1 TV in their room. But I have 2, one was free, and, I don't know why I'm explaining that, but basically, one is pretty much good for recording, and the other one is good for, you know, watching TV and playing, you know, my normal video games. But the reason why one's good for recording is because, for some reason with the bigger TV, I don't know, it's just weird, it makes fuzz, and it doesn't like to record. I don't know if it's like weak video inputs or whatever, but I find that using the smaller TV just winds up working better in the long run. So hopefully, maybe, you know, even if it's as simple as you know, one of those like little annoying lines being gone, I'll notice it, and that will make me happy, even though it will get me ripped on by Caboose and Shadow Mario Guy, but I'm used to that by now. See, the thing is I don't know if I've explained it before, but I am so much more anal when it comes to recording and just LPing in general than both of those probably combined. They pretty much just turn on, you know, their capture card and, you know, their game and just, you know, go with it. And not to say that I stress, like, a lot off-screen of, you know, like, what I'm going to do, but I usually, as far as the quality goes, I you know, and my recording setup, I work a lot on that. Like, as far as, like, the commentary goes, that's all, like, I just turn it on and I talk. But that's just me. But anyway, this is, man, I just forgot the name of it. That's not good when I'm forgetting the name of the level that I'm playing. But this is an awesome level. And it's actually, probably the first level that, you know, I would say that you might possibly have problems on. I know when I used to play, like when I was little and I'd play this game, this would always be the one level, the first level that I would play that I would not be able to just, you know, like breeze through. Because even when I was little, I could, you know, pretty much breeze through, a big chunk of this game. But I love how sloppy I'm driving, and I'm still winning. I mean, granted, not by much, and I could be doing better on time, but I'm really not concerned about that. I actually got a message on my, I don't know how many people know that I've done a Super Mario Strikers LP, but I got some messages recently about, you know, this guy, he was criticizing my play in Super Mario Strikers. Now, I think that's just, like, kind of ridiculous that you're actually going around critiquing people on, you know, skill for a Mario sports game, but that's besides the point, you know, whether or not he thinks I'm good or not. But I responded to the guy, and I was just like, you know, it's not necessarily being about good, as much as it is about having fun, which in a game like that, that's all I'm really concerned about. And it was, and the thing that made it, like, even more funny is that I was actually playing against Shadow Mario Guy, you know, who I obviously talk about a lot, and it was just like, I don't know, I mean, maybe I misled people into thinking that, like, I was trying to be good, but I don't ever remember saying that. I don't know. But the guy was missing the point of, you know, the point of me doing an extra video. It's just like, okay, yeah, you know, you leave a comment talking about how bad I'm doing in, you know, the single-player mode when, you know, maybe I should be focusing on actually winning, even though, again, I'm not really. But, like, in the multiplayer mode of all modes, in an extra video, just seems like an odd place to comment. But, you know, everybody has their own opinion. He wasn't rude about it, though, you know. That's the one thing I'll you know, compliment him on. Is he wasn't rude about the, you know, telling me basically that I sucked ass at the game, which is kind of a hard thing to pull off. Also, I want to show this. If you go off the off-beaten track, you can find these little zipper things and use it at your own discretion, but you can get a nice little combo going. But it could also come back to, like, screw you over. But, I don't know. I like to use it, but I can see why you wouldn't. But yeah, that's what I was saying. But it's like the same thing with Diddy Kong Racing. It's just like, I think I might do an extra video for this with, you know, people. Considering I like to play this game a lot more for the multiplayer than anything. But it's just like, if you're gonna criticize me on something, you know, I would expect it to be in the single player, but not the, you know, the extra multiplayer videos. But I digress because I am getting on a tangent. And no one wants to hear me bitch. They want to hear this glorious Frosty music. But, you know, that's one of another thing that I like about this is because, you know, as I'm talking, you know, I'm realizing that I'm not mentioning certain things that I want to about, you know, particular levels. But the fantastic part about Diddy Kong Racing is that you have to play majority of the levels 2 or 3 times. So if I forget to, you know, talk about something about a particular level, or I'm trying to, you know, point something out, I can always just go back and, you know, the next time that I'm racing through it and point it out, which is grand. But, you know what's gonna be even more grand? Facing this boss. Oh, yeah. Okay, so let's face this boss right now, right here. I don't know what was with that oh, yeah. That it actually kind of annoys me that I said that, but whatever. Oh my god, you're so awesome!
Well done! Now I challenge you to a race.
Is this old fancy tuxedo wearing Walrus? Oh man, I love fancy official things. So this is the second boss race, and it is quite different from the first. Well, not quite different, but it's different in the sense that, you know, in the first one you were going up, and this one you're going down, and in this one you're in a hovercraft, and the last one you were in a car. And this one, you know, there's no falling off the mountain or anything, so it is different, actually, but I wouldn't say quite different. In the third race, things definitely change quite a bit. But this is not really a hard race. You can actually pretty much win this race by just holding in the A button, to be honest. But, I mean, any boost that you can get, I'd say use to your advantage. The second version of this race is much, much harder, and I would be a lot more careful and cautious with the way you approach it in the second one. In the first one, you know, you should really just focus on, you know, maybe getting a few blue balloons, and even then, don't really worry about it. I'd say just, like, sit back and enjoy the music and enjoy how awesome that Walrus with the tux is. He's amazing.
Collect all the silver coins from the snow world. Collect 8 from each level and win. Then come back and see me.
So I'm beginning to see a pattern here.
I've got something special for you.
Take your finger off the accelerator just before you hit the zipper. Well, so zipper, as I said earlier, I call it zipper because it zips you ahead, but it's also actually officially called zipper. If you're wearing, I don't want to talk to you, TT. You may be a badass clock with a hand as your nose, but I still want to talk to you. So let's go back to Everfrost Peak for our second go and for our silver coin challenge. And Snowflake Mountain actually does kind of pick up with the the silver coin missions, but not by too much. It's not, you know, overbearing. You're not gonna, you know, get all, you know, discombobulated and not, you know, really know what's going on in these silver coin missions. So you should be fine. And I know I've missed 2 already, but again, you can swing back around and get it. So I think Snowflake Mountain is probably my second favorite area of the game. I mean, it may even be my favorite area, but I'm gonna say second favorite area, just, you know, just to be safe, before I contradict myself later on in the LP. But it's awesome. I love the whole wintry theme, and the music is just superb here. It fits the atmosphere perfectly, and, you know, I feel like I'm judging like food, like I'm a Food Network, but honestly, like, that's how I feel. Like, it just fits so perfectly and adds to the atmosphere like that much more, and it's awesome. So you should definitely appreciate it, because you don't oftentimes have games that have music that fits so well like Diddy Kong Racing does. But alas, we are coming across the final lap, and we need to not make any mistakes here when it comes to these last few silver coins. So if you don't have all the silver coins at this point, kind of take it a little slow and get the last ones that you need to get. I mean, obviously you need to win still, so don't, you know, completely let up, but make sure that you don't fall behind, because that would be awful if you got all 8. And then, of course, you missed your overall goal, which is, of course, to win. And we'll use our little boost trick with that and win with no problems, no qualms or quarrels, and we are doing quite swimmingly, if I do say so myself, and I do say so myself, and I need to calm down. So, Everfrost Peak is now done, and we are up to, I believe, 12 minutes, and I kind of don't want to risk doing Walrus Cove, but I kind of do, but I kind of don't, but I'm going to end it here anyway. So, in the next episode, we will actually take on Walrus Cove and possibly finish out majority of Snowflake Mountain. But until next time, I'm Paper Mario Guy of the KoopaNinjaBros. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see y'all next time.